Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to the video. Today we are going to be going through the bye week. We have to discuss our plan for the week. Weekly strategy. I'll just sim over. I don't really care about it too much. And then yeah, we could just press advanced week and go to the Colts. So why don't we just look at the bye week now? I don't think we have any players we would like to negotiate with. And Latavius Murray just scored a touchdown, by the way, in the Denver game. Plus XP minus stamina, plus awareness minus stamina. Probably want the XP. By could be, oh god, -7 stamina. That is not good. Uh yeah, I don't know why I did that. We can also take a look into the college players here on our bye week. Don't worry, we will still play the game. But yeah, Zach Terrell at the top of my draft board for sure. I've got all these names written down. I don't really favorite in game. But I know John Brackett is supposed to be pretty good. I looked at him. Percy Edwards and Dalton Buchanan both look extraordinary. I know he has a D right there, but also looks pretty good off the edge. He only has a D because he's not a cover linebacker as an outside linebacker. So, yeah, a few of these guys look better than others. I know these two right here also look pretty good. Brett Castle probably would be my pick over Jawan Abraham if I had to come up with the one. Dion Vick isn't too bad, but I don't think I'd take him that high. Kyle Moss is really good. I really like Kyle Moss. As we go down, Denard Hopkins also looks great. Further down the board, Tim Mooney, awesome. But I do have to show you guys a stud right outside linebacker. Is he? I think he is. Way down the board. I think he's a left outside linebacker. So at left outside linebacker, let's go look for him. Cody Landry, this guy right here. So down the board, this guy's a potential UDFA, right? So has the potential to go undrafted. Have him at 95% scouted. C block shedding, C man coverage, C injury, C play rec. F power moves doesn't really matter. He'd be playing as a cover guy like Dion Gray. A pursuit, C zone coverage, A tackle, B stamina. And then, of course, those like the B to C hit power is the only other one I really care about. So, and then the awareness, obviously, that matters for overall. But looks like an extraordinary player for a potential UDFA. So, definitely going to take him. Maybe even in the fourth or like third round. He looks insane. But, yeah, like I said, we could just skip through weekly strategy. Don't really care much about that, if I'm being honest, as my hair is doing some funky stuff. Oh my god, did Trevor Lawrence just throw an interception? Looks like it. Yeah, that sucks. Anywho, we have to upgrade players before we go into this Indianapolis matchup right here. Nico Collins, and we did move around some of the depth chart. Also, by the way, he'll be playing in a slot. Other than that, I have to show you guys a little something. It's an extraordinary something, and a lot of good upgrades there for Nico Collins, if you guys saw that. Jalen Petrie been playing really well for us as of late. He's doing really well with the tackles as well. I think he's second on our team. Just trying to make him an overall really good safety, and I think we're doing that here. He's a 77 overall, playing down to a 76 with morale. But so check out Corey Weston right here. So looks like an ordinary offensive lineman. I got him in, I think, the fourth round. And if we go to overview here, you'll see superstar dev develops at a faster rate, earns superstar abilities. Dude, it is crazy. Unspun. You can't even get that right now. It's a 75 overall. But dude, that is a crazy good pick for us. We'll upgrade agile just right now. Get it up to a 70 just to help him out in the finesse area. But superstar dev is insane. I guess we can upgrade Glenn Derby here. Dion Gray also right there. Glad I didn't miss that. His lead block is really good. Utility. No, I want his blocking to just continue to go up. We don't plan on really using him too much out of the backfield as a receiver. But yeah, I mean, we look at these guys right here. All these guys are kind of important. But hit power right there, 85 speed, 85 excel. Not too bad of a player. His awareness is really far down. So that's kind of what's stopping him. But I think we'll just keep upgrading run stopper and just kind of keep going with it. As that'll be his sheer role as a cover linebacker for us in the depth positions right there. Vertical threat, we'll just keep upgrading that for AJ Long. He's a 68 overall, playing down to a 67. Catching traffic goes up +2. Catching, medium route, pass block, release, and I couldn't even catch that last one. Howie Morrison, a really young rookie with really good run and pass block, but the pass block finesse and power just not there. So probably gonna upgrade power. Why not? Just go with power here. Hopefully you can get like a run block up too. Gets that he's hidden dev. Jonathan Grenard also here. His finesse moves. I know he's at like 80. 81 finesse moves playing down to an 80. So yeah, we'll just keep upgrading speed rusher as I hope that Jonathan Grenard can be really good for us as he goes up to 84 finesse moves. So yeah, hopefully over time he can develop. We extended him, I think, last season or the beginning of this season. So go ahead and look at weekly strategy now. Hang on, I put a couple of players on the practice squad, and I did want to make some signings. Jeff Gunter and Jim Morrissey. Jim Morrissey was, a backup center, I think. So we have 3 open spots on our board. And I did want to actually pick up a couple of players. Anthony Schwartz being one of them. Look at him. He looks extraordinary for his 73 overall. Could find himself playing. 76 catching traffic. 80 catching. 95 excel. 97 speeds. Really what's interesting about him. But 80 medium route running is really good. 75 deep. He just looks pretty good as an overall player. He's going to be expensive, obviously. But we'll just pick him up. We have the cap to do so. Also going to pick up Jerome Ford, one of my favorite guys out of Cincinnati. I really do like him as a prospect. Also have one more spot to fill, and I think Jalen Darden down the board. He isn't all that great. 85 catching is really good, but his route running isn't that great. But maybe, I'm not going to do it. It's just too much money to really put on someone. But we could take a Fitu Melifonwu here out of his 3rd year out of Syracuse at 24 years old. He can kind of float around the league here, but I think we made some pretty good moves right there. Just picking up some of the guys to fill up our roster, make it 53 out of 53. But Traquan Smith, obviously, here. Yeah, Anthony Schwartz, I guess we can try to negotiate with him next week. Jerome Ford wants to re-sign here. If Fitu Melifonwu wants to as well. So, we're looking good. I think we can finally look at weekly strategy now. I know you guys probably don't really care about this. You guys would probably rather be looking at the game. Long intro here, but did a lot. And yeah, we'll go ahead and like to stop Jonathan Taylor over a 74 overall, was it? Matt Ryan. So that's a little interesting. Speaking of, we will go also look at the depth chart as we have changed a few things. We'll go ahead, and if you guys care to look at those, go ahead and pause it on each and every single one of them. Just the standard challenges as we normally do. And we probably will get some upgrades here if I had to guess. ACL sprain for Traquan Smith, I think. Yeah, Traquan Smith. So yeah, we might actually see some Anthony Schwartz in this game, which is very interesting. But yeah, upgrade players here. Also, Max Wark, Isaiah Pacheco, Blake Cashman, Jeff Okuda. Jeff Okuda played really well last week. As my phone goes down, someone wants to talk to me. Goodness gracious, people. Why don't you just learn to stay on my business? Jeff Okuda playing in that slot role for us right now. We have to get his zone coverage up. Isaiah Pacheco, very big last week, had over 100 yards on the ground, was really good and really fun. But I guess we can upgrade his receiving back right now. I don't know. +2, juke move, short route. So few good things go up, but very few really matter. We'll just auto upgrade Blake Cashman. He's kind of older already. We don't really have to develop him into anything. Max Warwick is an overall beast. Keep upgrading him as a run stopper probably, as he'll primarily do that for us in the future at least. Not looking for a top tier interior defensive lineman to help us out in the pass rush game. It's just not his game either. As the Broncos beat the Jags 21-17, by the way, so that's game over. That's, I mean, cool. I guess you like to see that in a way. Not really. I don't really care for either of those teams, but I mean, the Jags and ETN played well, so something to look at. But T Law needs to get a little bit better. Also, yeah, depth chart, something to look at. At quarterback, we will be rolling with Danny Dimes. I think in this game, it just makes the most sense. The it did get reset again. Anthony Schwartz here. The whenever an injury happens, the depth chart gets reset. So Anthony Schwartz will actually be playing in that wide receiver 3 spot. Jalen Darden, where is he at? Oh, we didn't sign him. That's right. So Anthony Schwartz might actually find himself with some play time today. Harrison Bryant and Brevin Jordan there. That's fine. I wanted to go look at a couple of these things right here. Slot corner. This is where I want Jeff Okudah. Sub linebacker. That's fine. Rasheem Green and Max Warwick. So I want Max Warwick as the better one right there. Left end, as you guys are taking a glimpse at our whole entire system right here. Nico Collins will be playing in that slot this game. I do like that fit. We can run just about anything. But third down back, we will put Pacheco on in there just for the hell of it. And Pacheco will be our return specialist on both kick return and punt return. It just makes the most sense. I'm trying to look to see if anybody needs to go up anywhere. And right here, Dion Gray needs to jump Garrett Wallow in the depth chart. So we'll go ahead and start and get into the game with Daniel Jones as our new starter. All right, let's take a look at this Indianapolis team right here. Matt Ryan, Carson Wentz also on the team, and Sam Ehlinger will actually start in real life for him. I don't know if you guys are that up to date with football, but DJ Verdell, Devontae Price, Xander Horvath as their fullback. But Jonathan Taylor will be the starting running back. Did we have a doubt? No. Michael Pittman Jr. at wide receiver. DJ Chark might be an issue. And then a couple of guys down the board. Alec Pierce down there is very interesting, for me at least. I mean, wow, he has 92 speed in the game? Damn. Yeah, so that wide receiver room might look a little bit scary. But, yeah, Jelani Woods, Mo Alley Cox, just, I mean, playing well, I'd assume, right? In real life, they definitely are. Bernard Ryman developing pretty well. Offensive line's pretty good. Really good, actually. And then left end, they got Robert Wharton, Kwity Paye on the right edge. Kamiko Toure is also there, but probably won't play a role. But Grover Stewart and DeForest Buckner, so they've kept the defensive line pretty much all together. Darius Leonard at left outside, Bobby Okereke, and JoJo Doman at middle linebacker. Sione Takitaki and Zaire Franklin, one of the league leaders in tackles right now. Stephon Gilmore, Kenny Moore, and Isaiah Rogers makes a pretty good, speedy, I guess, combo of some corners. Be a little bit tough to beat. Deontay Thompson, Julian Blackman, Adrian Phillips, and Nick Cross also playing under Adrian Phillips, the veteran. At kicker, Brandon McManus, and at punter, Rigoberto Sanchez. So, end of the game now. We will be looking to blitz them early, as we probably want to. Afitu Melifanu is out there right now, by the way. Already playing on the first play as a safety. As Kevin Waddle will just get a quick little, may call it a TFL. Okay, Afitu Melifanu is in 2 plays in a row. This may be bad if Afitu Melifanu is going to play in the long term. Going to blow up Braxton Berrios underneath right there. I was like, Alec Pierce is that far down the depth chart and he's already playing. Something's wrong. But might even see a run here on 3rd and 5. Maybe a possibility. It won't be. And just a wide open. And Jeff Okudah misses the tackle right there. I just took an off angle with him, but we'll call it his fault. Yeah, I don't know. Right now, Kevin Waddle to status right now hasn't been all that impactful, like everywhere. And is that Rasheem Green and Jonathan Grenard gonna pick that one up and house it? Wow, what a turn of events there for the Colts. It was just a strip stack there from Rasheem Green. Jonathan Grenard's able to pick it up, and after getting an upgrade to his finesse moves, takes it to the house. Davis Mills, you saw him going ahead and teeing that one up for our kicker Tyler Bass, who will also be bassing this one away. Bassing. I don't know. I'm not good with things like that. But yeah, Isaiah Rodgers goes ahead and will just knee it in the end zone, bring this one out to the 25. Christian Harrison, Blake Cashman playing some man right here, but some play action. Jonathan Taylor will be the read. We'll catch it out of bounds, though. Dion Gray was in pursuit of him, and he was coming all fast. So I'll let you know. Not the words I want to use. He was going quickly over there. And Jeff Waddle trying to get there. Jonathan Taylor just lays out whoever the hell that was. Is that Derek Stingley Jr. in on the tackle? No, it's Jeff Okudah. Good to see him playing. Just making sure I don't see a Fitu Melifonwu out there all that often. Watch the run right here. It is not the quick traditional pass right there. 4th and 2. It'll be. Will they go for it? I would assume not. Doesn't look like they would. Or will. Rigoberto Sanchez now to punt this one off and away. Out to Isaiah Pacheco, who we have returning our kicks now. So a little bit interesting. Getting chased down by Zaire Franklin. The outside linebacker playing on, I think, the left side. And yeah, we'll see our new starter, Danny Dimes, probably start the rest of the season. If I had to, don't look at those. If I had to guess here, we will look here, and you see that center right there. Under center, we have a superstar, and yeah, just a run right there. Greg Little's down for the 2nd straight game. Greg Little, I mean, he's okay, you know, nothing too special. Greg Little, he's replacing our traded Laramie Tunsil, and don't really have much here, but we do have a really, really fast quarterback in Danny Dimes. He's explosive, man. I think he has like 80 something, 88 speed even, maybe. I will keep Greg Little in the game. I like it. But Anthony Schwartz, number 16, you see him in the left side slot right there, and we'll actually go to him. We'll miss him on the throw right there, but did find himself open on just a good medium route right there. So you guys do remember his medium route is at an 80. Very particularly interesting. And Dameon Pierce just doesn't have that explosiveness out of the backfield. I'm so close to benching him. He just doesn't seem like a viable option long term. He might just be benched when it's all said and done. Danny Dimes just will go ahead and roll out. Try to get, close to out of bounds. It'll be 4th and 2, 39. We're already up 7. I think this is go for it territory right here. Could take a long chance at a field goal. Probably looking at Brevin Jordan early. Do find him. He does get up some yardage right there. Danny Dimes, first completed pass as the official starter for this team. We'll get this one out. Corey Weston trying to move upfield with his block. But yeah, what a good improvisation there from Danny Dimes. We kind of just needed this new blood. As Anthony Schwartz is playing a lot. Let me tell you, Danny Dimes just go down. We just escaped the pocket. He has 3 rushes for 30 yards. He is our rushing leader on the day right now. Very interesting stuff. We will fade away from the run right here as well. Anthony Schwartz should find himself wide open in the middle of the field. Anthony Schwartz already playing well in the new role that he's been gifted. With Traquan Smith down and hurt. Just going to have to throw this one away. Just very, very good defense there from Indianapolis. As we will look towards Nico Collins will have his 2nd touchdown, 3rd touchdown on the year. I don't know, something like that. We don't have a lot of receiving touchdowns around the team. They're kind of pretty well spread out in little numbers like 1s and 2s. So this one's up, and we'll be up 14-0 early against the Indianapolis Colts, looking very solid. And back on defense now. We just saw a run from Jonathan Taylor, but probably won't put that in the video. Wow. Oh my God, Jalen Petrie just forced a fumble. 2 forced turnovers here for this team. Jeff Okuda on the recovery there. And that is DJ Chark, the new wide receiver for them. Acquired him this year. I don't know how many fumbles he has on the season, but getting one forced right there from Jalen Petrie puts him in a weird position, I'd have to assume. As we have a chance to go up 21 to whatever. Just making a good throw right there to Sammy Watkins. Just escaping the pressure more and more each and every time we use Daniel Jones. I mean, we'll have pressure right here again, I'd have to assume. And we'll have Sammy Watkins in the end zone. What an improvisation. Daniel Jones just moving out of the pocket consistently, which probably isn't the best thing, right? But finding that throw right there is just insane. We'll be up 21-0. Yeah, we've lost the last couple of games. It's been tough. As we only have 2 wins on the season. We're in week 9, by the way. I think we are 2-6, and we're pretty fed up with that right there, as you see. Daniel Jones trying to do something about it, trying to bring this team back to a competitive team as we were last year with broken sliders. Sliders are fixed now, but we've just been forcing the turnovers this game. Kicked off the ball, we forced a turnover. We got a grab for 6 right there, actually. So, pretty good stuff. We defensive tutty. And then we stopped them, and then they punted, and then we've turned every single drive into points for us when they punted and forced that second fumble, Jalen Petrie. Thankful for that right there. DJ Chark will get a target right after fumbling. No worries, though. That one's just out quick. That's kind of going to be the game with Matt Ryan, I'd have to assume. Just get it out quick. And we're going to try to contain Jonathan Taylor here. As Max Work does a good job of that, only letting him get 4. Still, would like him to get less than 4, but nothing you can really do when you're playing the defense we're playing right now. Might want to pinch the line here. Max Warwick trying to get off and make a tackle. Jonathan Taylor will still go for a first down. Nickel blitz seems like a good play here. Be Jeff Okuda coming out of the slot corner position to try and make something happen. As Jalen Petrie tries to chase down Mo Cox, but all day in the pocket from Matt Ryan will allow him to find Mo Cox. So far out, might see an inside zone run right here. We do. Kevin Waddle in the backfield. And then, yeah, Christian Harris in to help stop that one. So, 2 really good players, our linebackers. Kevin Waddle and Christian Harris been playing really well this season, all around. Both of them have been. And we try to really... Oh, my God. DJ Chark is Jesus. Oh, my God. Trying to go for that first down. Obviously, EA wants them to get it. It'll be 4th and 1, and I assume that they just come away with their points here. Another stop on 3rd down. Very important. And wanted to move Derek Stingley into that cornerback 1 spot. I forgot to do that, but... seems to be playing well right now, so we'll just leave him where he's at. But, yeah, Desmond King right now is playing in our corner 1 spot. He's up for a new contract. Probably won't take it, though. And you see Pacheco in the backfield now. He will be running for us as we run right towards DeForest Buckner, but still 5 yards on his first carry of the game after coming off of a 100-yard game. We've seen big play after big play with Danny Dimes. We might see another one here. This one doesn't look so promising. Just throw this one up and out and away as far as we can out. 3rd and 5, we'll go with a screen right here. I think that this is very well warranted. Plus, with our defense, or our, okay, get back inside. Pacheco went flying in the air for that first down. Happy to see he got it. Isaiah Pacheco has 11 yards now. Damian Pierce into the game as Pacheco. Probably a little bit winded, if I'd have to assume. Corey Weston couldn't hold his block for anything, but Damian Pierce just tackled after 5 after it looked like he had daylight. Like I said, he just doesn't have that explosiveness in him. And hold up, where is Pacheco? Because I really wish I could use him. Looking for Nico Collins. Tipped in the air, almost intercepted there by number 21. Not quite sure who that is. Pacheco is back into the game. Probably an unpopular play right here, but just trying to run it. Kenyon Green sucks at pulling, and Pacheco's actually hurt. We brought on Jerome Ford, but I'm not sure if now is the time to use him. We'll try to pin him deep. I'm not sure how deep we can try to pin him here. Bobby Biddle just trying to blow up the hit right there. Does a good job, but I mean, Jerome Ford has some speed behind him, but I don't know if Dameon Pierce, I don't know if he's warranted to play over Dameon Pierce. I guess we'll see how severe Pacheco's injury is and kind of make our decision off of that, as Jalen Petrie is going to have to try to make a tackle now, as DJ Chark is just carving us up. Seems to be the main... no, we'll keep him out. We'll keep Dameon Pierce in, I guess. Really only makes sense if the injury risk is high. Down to the 2-minute warning now. We did go ahead and punt it. Had a chance to convert, but Isaiah Pacheco just couldn't get a pull block from Kenyon Green. Not all his fault, but just a good defensive play. And Desmond King, I mean, it's DJ Chark one more time. Are you surprised? It's the DJ Chark show today. He has that fumble, but he also has 92 yards on just 6 catches on us. So, not what you like to see, as they consistently are threading the needle. Kevin Waddle trying to make that tackle right there on Jonathan Taylor. Could prove it to be a tough task sometimes. Try to take a defensive lineman away from whoever it is. Derek Stingley Jr. just chasing down Michael Pittman Jr., but Pittman Jr. gets out of bounds. By the way, has a great YouTube channel. Go check that out. They haven't posted in a long time, though. I'm worried of a divorce there. I'm not going to lie, but Kevin Waddle trying to lay the wood. Couldn't quite do that, but Jalen Petrie's fired up right now. Love to see that. Jalen Petrie is playing with some fire. And Christian Harris trying to get to JT, but just couldn't end up doing that. I would call timeouts, but I don't really care to, and Indianapolis will anyways. So, I mean, like, it's not a spot where I think that we should be calling timeouts, but where you could call a timeout, an occasional one. Jalen Petrie and Christian Harris in on the stop on Michael Pittman Jr. If they score a touchdown here, momentum is looking a little bit cross-eyed, if I may say so myself. This one may just be a... Oh my god, Max Warwick forcing pressure on Matt Ryan, forcing that one incomplete. We were just not ready for that that offensive play call right there. That was just rough. Might be a Jonathan Taylor run. Can we get a sack? Jonathan Grenard coming off of the edge will actually end up getting that sack. We will call a timeout. Have 48 seconds, and they will have just another field goal on the board after this one, I'd have to assume. Unless we can make a good play with Bobby Biddle off the edge. Doesn't look like it. It'll be 6-21, 45 seconds left until half. We'll see if we can do something with this ball. And right here, I mean, I like this play call. If we're going for it all, we might have to just send her deep. Gonna roll out a little bit. Can we get that catch to Brevin Jordan? Great play up the field there. Daniel Jones making his case for a long-term start. I mean, it's one game, right? But have we seen enough from him already? Isaiah Pacheco, if he came down with that one, I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have kissed him on the mouth. Not Isaiah Pacheco, but Isaiah Pacheco and Anthony Schwartz out there. I mean, we had him for a second. We just kind of have to throw this one away. Nothing really looked too open. We're kind of wasting our time here. Our valuable time. Anthony Schwartz will just set him on a go route, try to clear out that side of the field, as we might want to target someone like Isaiah Pacheco. This one gets away from Danny Dimes. They brought the pressure these last couple of plays, so a little bit tough there, as we'll just try to kick this one as far in as we can. Not really going to be a touchback because we have a bad punter, but whatever. And Bobby Biddle will actually make this one right here. They do have a flag, though. It'll be illegal block in the back on Isaiah Rodgers. And yeah, we're playing 3-man deep because we can. I guess. I don't know. We're going to blitz with Christian Harris, though. Why not? Considering it is a run. Just a big play there for for Indianapolis, and we'll go and look what the other teams are up to. And some games around the league to look at. Carolina actually ends up beating the Lions, Dolphins, and the Patriots. Miami has a good lead over them. Tennessee's taking Baltimore to school. Washington beating the Denver Broncos, but Chargers actually are losing to the Chicago Bears. A little bit interesting. I don't see anything else really like upsetting Jacksonville over Minnesota. Oh, KC and Minnesota had a close game. I don't know if they're like that's currently happening, but I don't know. I mean, this might be on we might have a primetime game here on like Sunday night, but I don't know. I don't like this screen. I like the other screen preferably, but let's head back into our game now. We will return after half, which is really fun actually. I do like kicking off. Every video I say it, I love kicking off just because we start. Wow, Zaire Franklin making a play. Holy shoot. Yeah, I just said holy shoot. That's right. Get with the times. With the times, buddy. Watkins and Bryant over there on that side. I actually like Harrison Bryant there on his route. Just couldn't do anything really with it until after. Daniel Dimes. Daniel Caesar Jones, right? Daniel Bones gets over and out. I mean, we've just seen constant movement of this offense right here with Daniel Jones, and we'll see it again. I mean, if that throw was a little bit better, like if the run after catch animation actually like was good in this game, it'd be really good. That play would be pretty busted. Sammy Watkins just on a quick slant right there. 3rd and 1, you say, and we have Isaiah Pacheco in the backfield. I'm not going to give it to him. Might after some time, but, I mean, can we get Brevin Jordan to roll out and make it under pressure? I didn't feel an ounce of pressure. We're going for this right here. Concept inside, and then we'll go. Oh my god, they come out in goal line. I guess we kind of just have to wing it, right? And Grover Stewart in the backfield. Dude, why did they come out in goal line? No team would ever do that in real life. In that situation, there's just no way. I am getting a new chair on Wednesday, by the way. Love to announce that. It probably won't be for Wednesday's video because it'll probably be here later than when I record. But we'll have a new chair on Wednesday. Really happy about that. Jalen Petrie gonna try to. Can Derek Stingley Jr. get off a fucking block, dude? Oh my god, had all day back there. Braxton Berrios is slow, by the way. I don't know if that like fatigue or anything is sitting in with him, but damn, he's slow. Just trying to intercept 2 routes here. And just a throwaway there from... Who did he have pressure from? I don't know who he had pressure from. I wasn't really looking. What am I doing with the cord? Anywho, back into the game. Christian Harris now just trying to bottle those ones up. Try to sack the quarterback. It'll actually be Max Warwick on Matt Ryan. Holding on the offense. So what do we want to do? We want to go 3rd and 18. Probably be more ideal if I had to make my guess. We'll play pretty conservative here with the receivers. And they will just dump it down to Mo Alley Cox, and he'll get out of bounds after a yard. Really smart game plan here for the Indianapolis Colts, as they will try to go to 9-21. Brandon McManus, does he have the leg? He does. This one will sneak over. It'll be 9-21, and we'll have the ball. And yeah, we pretty much just benched Dameon Pierce, as he might get like limited touches in the future. I don't know what we're gonna do with him, but Isaiah Pacheco, obviously not having a good game now, but we don't really need him to have a good game right now, as we just kind of have a lot going on. Offense, I needed him to go the other way. We do have daylight over here with Danny Dimes, as he will get up for some more yards there. Danny Dimes, 5 rushes, 50 yards. I mean, he's kind of carrying the ground game for us right now. We see Anthony Schwartz underneath. That might be our go-to right there. He's just too fast, just catching on the sideline. Can't do that. Linebacker catches up with 97 speed. That sounds realistic. I think that the next linebacker to run in the 4.3s here is very talented. So, I don't know if he's 97, he might have ran in the 4.2s actually. Meaning, we'll try to get him to burn Stephon Gilmore, one of their corners. And does Danny Dimes have the arm to get to that? He doesn't, but Anthony Schwartz just body slams the safety over top to get that one right there. And we have, by the way, considered quarterback in this next draft, by the way. By the way. There is a quarterback I'm looking at. He looks very good. He looks very systematic, really. He doesn't look like he'd work in most offenses, but I can definitely see him working in ours. Just take Stephon Gilmore up the field. Danny Dimes side. Oh, okay. On the sideline right there. We just run up of it. Up of it. I'm gonna stop talking now. I have consistent aids. We'll get this one out to Brevin Jordan, who can just try to beat number 58, Bobby Okereke. It is Bobby Okereke. We'll bring Charlie Heck into the game. Greg Little gets hurt again. Not really a surprise. But our ground game hasn't been all that effective with Danny Dimes playing so well at quarterback. But, I mean, Isaiah Pacheco just showing why he's going to be the starting back for the rest of the year. Made my decision. I think that Dameon Pierce will just kind of be limited in the upcoming weeks. I don't see him playing a big role until Isaiah Pacheco gets tired, then he might come in. But, yeah, 106 yards on the ground. I think 65 of them are from Daniel Jones. So, really good stuff there from Isaiah Pacheco on that touchdown, though. Houston Texans, 28. Indianapolis Colts, 9. And they'll have the ball, and they'll try to make this a good comeback story. But don't think that they'll have a chance. I do want to keep a low pick, though, so I might not mind it. As Christian Harris was... Oh, my... Why did you give me Jalen Petrie? Petrie is 10, yards above. Not even. It's 20 yards above where the play's actually happening. You think I'm going to make a downhill tackle that, grow a brain. Yeah, grow it. And, oh my god. It's just so close. It's just those close moments where if I were to, turn back a second earlier, it's just there. Not even a second. Half a second earlier. Just thrown right at him. And Braxton Berrios comes down with that. Yeah, my ass. Matt Ryan's throwing the ball very Matt Ryan-y. 17 of 20. Probably see an interception by now, though. 198 yards, I think. Something like that. Watch the run right here. It's not going to be. It'll be a Jeff Okudah. Why Derek Stingley Jr. is not involved in the play? I will complain about this till the day I die. Who, they give you to user is so bad. Well, go ahead and... Wow, this messes up our defense big time. Jeff Okudah needs to get over there. And this one, I mean, they might have someone coming across here. Rasheem Green! Just another sack. He'll be having a very big game. Also has that forced fumble. That was housed for a touchdown by Jonathan Grenard earlier in the game. But yeah, Rasheem Green playing really well. Al-Quadin Muhammad also just hasn't really had an impact. I thought that he might at the beginning of the year when I signed him. But nothing really happening there. Threading the needle for the first down. Mo Alley Cox gets open. Kevin Waddle just doesn't really allow that there. It's not his fault necessarily, but it's just a good play there from the quarterback on the opposing team. Happens to be Matt Ryan. I can't just say his name. I have to say the opposing quarterback. I don't know why, but seeing a change of play right here, and I'm looking at DJ Chark because he just looks like he'd be butt naked, wide open. But I mean, that's just me. Play the damn ball! Jelani Woods with a good play in traffic. Christian Harris trying to make that play right there. Probably could have laid out for an interception. I probably could have, but I don't know. I'm not in the game, so. Christian Harris just trying to find a way to stop Jonathan Taylor. Stops him after just 2 yards. Rushing defense. We're the 24th best in the league. But 59 allowed today is very good. We have held Jonathan Taylor to just probably about his worst game of the season, if I had to make a guess. Braxton Berrios. Can we get someone on the quarterback here? Is that possible? Thank you. And that is Al-Quadin Muhammad making his sack after just about 30 seconds in the pocket, I think I'd counted. So, yeah, not good, not good. We'll see Kevin Waddle here playing this zone. Just, I mean, coming across Mo Alley Cox. We got to stop him. Do get the stop. They do get 10 yards, though. This is 4th and doable here on this down. Why is Bobby Biddle playing man coverage on tight end? I don't mind the matchup, like, height and weight-wise. But it's just kind of one of those things. It's like, why are you doing it? Braxton Berrios, touchdown in the end zone. I don't know what we could have done better there. I mean, just had all day to process that. Our pass rush is not good whatsoever. It is pretty much non-existent. But it'll be 16-28. Not a very close game, all things considered. But we're beating a rival here. I think this is a very winnable game. I think that the Texans are like going up against someone. I think, well, obviously, this Sunday, Today's Sunday for me. The games have kicked off. All the games have, so missing that for this recording, by the way. Oh, fuck you guys. Anywho, just not my place, you know. We'll just dump this one down. No, we can't. Quinn Miners, another interior lineman, goes down for us. Not what you like to see. I'm going to put Sammy Watkins on a go route. I'm not pretty sure he's not going to do much with it. But can we get someone on the go? And Kenny Moore's just good. Accidentally just kept Quinn Miners in the game. So if he comes up with a major injury, not my fault. Anywho, trying to convert here on 3rd and 10 to keep the game alive. And it'll actually be picked off. Just taken right out of Anthony Schwartz's hands there. Julian Blackman. After a very solid game from Daniel Jones on the ground and through the air. I don't know, I guess. Throws that one. Not like a brain-dead play or anything. Give me Desmond King earlier. I make a play on that. All I'm saying is just give me that guy. I stop him after maybe 7 yards. He's in the zone. What does he have? Freight train? Oh, boy. This is very not fun right now. Can we get the pressure in? Christian Harris! Freight train that, buddy! Christian Harris in the backfield, probably the best play of the night from a defensive player on our team. Look at this block shed just getting to Matt Ryan. Jeez. Christian Harris wasn't supposed to blitz there, but did. Anyways, found an opening to the quarterback as we kind of have to just keep ourselves susceptible to the pass game, though. Doing that, we become very vulnerable as a defense, especially in the middle of the field, bringing a middle linebacker up on that one. Do have Braxton Berrios, and they're going to say he's out of bounds. It's 4th and 17. They are forced to go with this, forced to go for it here. It is a, wow, am I really blind? Is that a 12-point game? I think it is a 12-point game. Derek Stingley Jr. interception in the end zone, I think. I don't think. I don't know. Is it an interception? I don't know. Isaiah Pacheco just didn't have the speed to get past that one. Also looked at a few running backs in the class. But, I mean, looking at Dameon Pierce, their speeds are very low. I don't think that I can take them. I mean, the couple that are in the draft, and this one's going to be picked off. Should be pass interference, but won't be. Gets bumped. Daniel Jones throws his second INT on the night. It shouldn't have happened, but did anyways. Freight train is still activated on JT. Something to definitely watch out for, as he will have a very tough time. They have all day in the pocket. Quentin Nelson's down. That might change. Quentin Nelson down with an injury. They have number 73 right there. That is Rasheem Green, our best pass rusher. Some may say on him now, so just a little bit interesting. How do you miss that tackle? Christian Harris misses that tackle. I don't know how. But just gets swerved, I guess. And red wine is in now. 2-minute warning is a little bit interesting. Stops the clock. And the Indianapolis Colts might want to start taking timeouts after it. So we'll see here what they tend to do on offense. Jeff Okudah happily allow that one to happen. I'm assuming, yeah, they go into hurry up. Going to start trying to save the clock the best that they can. Warwick into the backfield. pretty early there. 3rd and inches. Hurry it up one more time. Gonna pinch the line here. Anything in the back of the end zone? No, Jalen Petrie just couldn't make a play on the ball. It's a JT touchdown, and this is a legit game now. The Colts have come back. It'll be a 5-point game after this, so a little bit interesting. Oh, and they come out an onside, and we aren't ready for it. So let's see what our hands team can do. Afitu Melifonwu, the newly signed safety, he's huge, by the way. Yeah, recovers that one. We'll be on our own 47. We will, yeah, we'll run the ball here with Isaiah Pacheco and just try to get some yardage best we can. Kenyon Green sucks. He's so slow. Basically does nothing as a pulling guard. So if we can try to probably run it the other way, that'd probably be a little bit better. Gonna follow Kenyon Green once again. Very hypocritical, but I mean, I don't care. Not hypocritical exactly, but like very meaningless. Moving forward, I think that's a 4-yard gain right there, and I think this will be 3rd down. They stop us here, and we might have a challenging field goal. I think we go with pass. I think they just don't see it coming, and we find a guy like Brevin Jordan immediately trying to ram through a guy like Darius Leonard. Probably won't work out in the best of ways. Do have a timeout called from Indianapolis, and we could just run the clock out and the ball out and whatever out, but I mean, just gonna keep running it and running it and running it. We'll go PA Power Po Labobo. Yeah, that one. And look for someone to get open. I mean, Sammy Watkins on a nice little dump down. That's cool. Daniel Jones, we're pretty much just stat padding at this point. So as long as you can just get up and out, and we'll have Brevin Jordan for a wide open touchdown. 5 seconds left. We'll just pad our win right there. And we'll look at the stats now. And player stats on the night. Probably would have been a little bit better for Daniel Jones without the 2 interceptions, but 3 touchdowns. On 50% completion percentage is all right. 162 isn't anything crazy. But what really matters is he really got the offense going and carrying momentum. Also had his 66 yards on the ground, which is really exceptional. Had over 220 scrimmage yards. 11 per carry was really good. But Isaiah Pacheco in the run game was really just stopped. But Dameon Pierce, I think he'll just be benched for the rest of the season. I think that Pacheco can really take the reins on over and some. So I think that he kind of offers a higher ceiling than most. Brevin Jordan, by the way, had a huge game. Sammy Watkins had a very underrated game. Put Nico Collins in the slot to do something. Didn't end up doing much. 2 receptions, 19 yards, and a touchdown. Nothing crazy. And Anthony Schwartz, despite having a big role and a good percentage of the snaps, ends up only going for 8 yards on 1 catch. Isn't anything too bad or crazy from everybody on the team, but everyone just did their part. And tackles-wise, Bobby Okereke did really well. But Christian Harris and Kevin Waddle did their dues. Christian Harris has consistently been really good for us. He's emerging as a really solid young linebacker in the league. 3 solo tackles, 6 assisted was okay. 9 tackles in total. 1 TFL, a sack, no interception yards, but few sacks do go around. Rasheem Green has 2, Al-Qudi Muhammad with 1, Max Warwick also with 1, Grenard with 1, Christian Harris with 1, you heard me. And yeah, TFLs also, I mean, Kevin Waddle had 1, Christian Harris and CJ Gardner-Johnson. I'm also trying to think. Interceptions, none, but forced fumbles, where are those? I think they're further over here. Forced fumbles, 1 from Jalen Petrie, 1 from Rasheem Green. Also, Jeff Okudah and Grenard house 1. Jonathan Grenard did house 1. Jeff Okudah didn't. But that'll be it for this game, this episode, this everything. We'll go ahead and advance the week, see what we can expect for next week, next episode for you guys. I think that this was a very solid performance, but I do not want to keep on winning. I probably will mess with the sliders a little bit. I think our pass blocking could be a little worse. We had all day to kind of just roll out and do whatever the hell we wanted to. So I don't even know what I just upgraded on Bobby Biddle there. Kind of just went on autopilot, but Tyler Bass will go up to awareness. Very solid upgrade for him. Says a lot about what he can do. You know, his awareness is so incredibly instinctively and cool and stuff like that. Prospect Spotlight. Ooh, rising of with the front office. College prospect. That should be interesting. Someone to look at if we haven't already. And then yeah, focus players. I do, or it says focus player. I don't know. We'll see. But we will have all that to do next episode. So a lot in with the draft. That should be fun. And then also a very tough team, an 87 overall Ravens team to deal with. I will go ahead and change the sliders now just so I don't forget. So that'll be it for me. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. I know it was a longer one, a very long one, but make sure to leave a like. Helps me out with the algorithm. And yeah, that'll probably do it for me. Thank you for watching. And if you've enjoyed the videos or video, go ahead and subscribe. A lot more to come, and should be posting pretty daily.